The most extreme pre-show ritual hasn't happened yet, but it's about to happen because me and the drummer, we have a warm-up contest against each other. We're pushing each other to do the most amount of push-ups, and we increase it every day. I think it's gonna be pretty weird when we are doing 150 shows a year. Let's say 5 years. That's a hell of a lot of push-ups before a show, so that's gonna be pretty extreme in the future. The most extreme traveler experience, obviously, when we're doing as many shows as we are. I mean, we're on the road for 250 days in a year, so a whole year is pretty extreme for us. But one of the most extreme ones would have been to take a tour bus and drive all the way to England from our hometown to play for 25 minutes at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and then drive back the whole way. So it's basically a whole week of traveling to play 20 minutes on a shitty stage on a piss festival in northern England. But we did that, and it led to a lot of good things in the future, so it was all worth it, even though it sucked at that time. The most extreme tour and show we have ever done would have been with the Scorpions, ending up the tour we did together with them at the Moscow Olympic Arena in Russia. That's pretty much one of the most brutal things we could ever think of doing. Oh, the most extreme flying story must have been in Russia a couple of years ago. We had a private plane flying between the shows, and at one night I'm sitting in a bar together with some dude who is drinking with me, and we are drinking a lot of alcohol and a lot of booze, and when we are extremely drunk, I asked the guy, "Who are you, by the way, sitting here drinking with me?" And he said, "Don't you know me? I'm your pilot." I was a little bit worried. But the story doesn't really end there, because after a little while he started hitting on me. That is not okay around in Russia, as people might understand. He ended up in trouble for that, not for drinking. We fly and we arrived safely. The most extreme venue we have ever played in Sabaton must have been a living room in southern Sweden, where we had a competition where one person could win a full Sabaton show in their living room. And we came with the entire production with crew members and stuff, and we brought in a huge load of alcohol, and then that person, were a lucky winner, together with his friend, enjoyed a full show of Sabaton, and being the first one in the whole world to hear our new album. And then we drink until we drop. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Most extreme airport experience is easily a couple of years ago when we were in Israel and the whole airport was on strike, except for one check-in point, and it was a whole big room with a lot of people waiting in line, and we came there and we knew we were gonna miss our flight. Then the nice people at the airport, who were our fans, they explained to us, well, you can push yourself first in the line, because after all you are more evil than the people who are behind you. You are heavy metal. And that's what we did, and it was not very, very popular to have couple of thousands of people completely upset about us pushing ourselves in the front of a queue, which is hours and hours and hours long. It caused a small riot in the airport, and we ended up in fights against a lot of people. But we made the plane. Some other people did not. The most extreme fan experience, well, we had a fan who came up with naming his first kid after our singer, and then he planned to name the second kid after me. Unfortunately, it was a girl, so he got disappointed with his wife and ditched her because she was not capable of getting boys. I guess that must have been the most extreme fan we ever had.